Hey, how's it going, everybody? Welcome back to Cubic Odyssey. So, uh, right here at the start page, you'll notice my ship looks different, and my character is level 7 and has a different outfit on. And that is because I had to restart the game. I started playing the game when I first got it, and then there were some updates to the game. And apparently, the updates did not take to the save game that I had. So the updates for the crashed ships and the abandoned ships out in space didn't take at all. There were no crashed ships on the planet. I did find the abandoned ships out in space. However, once I found them, if I left the area to go get resources to fix them and came back, the ship disappeared. And it was no longer there, and I couldn't get it. So, uh, and I was having a few other issues with a couple of things. Stuff just disappearing. Parts of my ship, like, say, that piece right there, and the glass up there, and stuff like that. Uh, I was playing the other night, and everything seemed fine except for the abandoned ships, of course. Saved my game, shut the computer down, went to bed, come back the next day, and there were chunks missing out of my ship. And it was saying that I couldn't repair the ship, or I couldn't put blocks back into those spaces until I repaired the ship. But there was nothing wrong with the ship, and it wouldn't let me repair it. So I just abandoned the entire thing and started over from scratch yesterday. And I was playing all day yesterday, and as you can see, in one day I got my character up to level 7. There was a crashed ship that I found, this one here, uh, on the planet, not too far from my base. So I fixed up the Mikra that was right beside my base, because some of the parts, I needed titanium to fix this thing. So I had to get off-world over to Bardwell 2 in order to get titanium. So I fixed up the Mikra, went over there, got what I needed, came back, and fixed up this one. And this is what we're running with now. So, um, yeah, so where I was before, I had like level 5 gear and everything. I now have level 1. My backpack is a T1 Plus, of course. Found one of those. I've only got a couple of gear cells on me. And my ship is the Ultraviolet Intruder. I have not gone and fixed that speeder that's over there. I don't see why. I'm probably not going to use the speeders at all. I've been smelting a bunch of ores, found some gems in a couple of chests when I was on this planet and on Bardwell 2. So yeah, I've got sulfur, quartz, gold, radium, got all the usual ones in here. Uh, Found a whole bunch of mods for my weapons and my suit and everything, but I haven't been able to find uh, a mod bench to apply them with. So I'm just hanging on to them for now because some of them aren't too bad. I've got no mods on my extractor. Uh, Most of the guns I found and I got from pirates, explosive grenades, very handy. We got just miscellaneous tools and stuff here, so I've got extras here if I need them, even though I'm rocking a tier 2 extractor here. I've got a couple of tier 1s as a backup just in case. Oh, and extra backpacks too. Yeah, they're around here somewhere. Just raw materials here, saplings, stone, leaves, and stuff. Some access cards and stuff here. And I went out to the asteroid belt, got some X matter and a few other things. That's just some rifle that I picked up. So my crafting bench is here. My smelter was sitting right there. It's currently in the ship. And I've got a builder bench here. And I made a bed. Because, like in Minecraft, if you lay down on the bed, it accelerates nighttime and gets you to morning a lot quicker. Instead of having to sit here for like an hour waiting for nighttime to go by, you hop in the bed and it's about 30 seconds. So there's my ship. Such as it is. The ultraviolet intruder. So, let's hop on board. So if you embark, you teleport to this spot, and if you pilot, it puts you straight into the seat and you can take off. Little tips. So we've got one door here on the back, and then if we go up front, we've got this little area over here where my smelter is. And I put a couple of chests in here, because if you take a look at it, I have 4 fitted slots on my ship. So you can have up to 8, but my ship is an interceptor, not a Titan. So we've got Mark 1 engine, laser gun, cargo, and shield. We've got 25 slots here. If I pick up a class 2 or a Mark 2 cargo, it will probably like double the cargo size, which would be awesome. I would love that. How do I have no batteries in here? I had a couple. Did I lose them all? Maybe I did. I don't know. Interesting. Where did... Okay, I've got stuff in there. I thought I had stuff in that chest. Oh, no, I've got stuff in that one and stuff in this one. Okay. So, apparently, I need some ship batteries. I have none. Well, I can still get around without them. I only have 774 credits on me. No, qubits, credits, whatever. Same thing. Alright. I like the trails. So like my other ship, you've got the 2 trails on the edges there, and then you've got your engine trail. Where... Oh, it's around the other side of the planet. Okie dokie. So we can do a top speed of 486 out here in space, which is not bad. It's better than the other ship. Get around fairly quick. The speed when you're flying around down in the atmosphere is better as well. So let's head over to the warp gate, because that's where our space station is. I didn't even look at the ship that was in the space station. Of course, I haven't visited the space station yet. We still got stuff to do over at the temple. I've unlocked it, but that's about all I've done. So let's disengage the cruise. And let's go see what kind of ship they're offering in here, because it won't be this one. I don't think. Shouldn't be this one. It is this one. Huh. You'd think it would be a different one. It's like, okay, so you got the one off the planet. It's this one. Let's put a different ship on the station. But no, it is the ultraviolet intruder. Now I just got to remember which one is mine. Okay, I need ship fuel. Let's go see what our little friend over here has. Mr. Smuggler, what do you got for me? Anything good? He's got circuit boards. That's about all I can buy off of him. Fighter class Mark 1. And Interceptor Shield Mark 3. But I have to be a level 6 for that. I've got to get my trading skill up there. I haven't traded a whole lot of stuff. I've got nothing on me. Okay, so I can't buy anything from you, can't sell anything to the creature scientist. What do you have? Circuit boards, ferroglass, and lamps. Yep, we need to get our trading level up there. Way up there. And you've got absolutely nothing in here that I want. Oh, you'll buy argolite dust. Yeah, the same stuff that you're selling. Okay. Yeah, okay. I get it. And then who are you? Amy. Hi, Amy. Okay. You're just a useless random character standing around here doing nothing. Okay. Love what they did with this station. I like that there's two sides to it. So there's all that stuff over there that I can interact with, plus the stuff over here. And who is that standing over there? Is that Winston? Because there's no other NPCs standing over here. That's Weston. Okay. So I can sell him dark dust and the corrupted stuff. Darkness core fragments. Nice. Can I buy anything from him? No. Okay, he only buys stuff from me. Not a problem. I'll get on that. I'll get you some darkness stuff. So, before, I'm not sure if Weston was even there. I don't think he was when I was playing before. Alright, so we need to get ourselves over to Bardwell 2. We've unlocked the temple, and I need to make some fuel cells for my ship, and we also need to make some warp cells, because we're not getting out of this system without warp cells. Alrighty. Hello, Bardwell 2. Alright. Yeah, let's fly right into the lake. That sounds like a plan. I like it. Go do a little fishing with my ship. Or not. Okay, we are here. There's a mine right here. 3 more right there. It's nighttime. Ah. Somebody just took off from there, and that would be a pirate. Yes, it would. Okay. Where is... I may not be low enough for it. So the city is right here. The weapon is right there. Pirates all over the place, and the temple's over here. Okay. Well, I need to go to the temple anyway. Over there, you say? Why is there a number 1 on here? I didn't mean to put that there. Alright. Well, let's go up to cloud level here, where we can get a little more speed and we can get past all of the pirates. And then we'll just zoom on down here. Turn on lights. Alright. Not a bad park job, I think. The owls. Okay. Guardian, I've already talked to you. Aggressive fauna detected. Oh my. Well, let's take a look at my guns here. This one does bats. Of course it's bats. Stupid bats. This one does, pistol does 32 damage. This does 61, this one does 40, and this one does 23, but it's a machine gun. Really good close range weapon. My extractor needs some work. Bones, don't care. Don't need them. Okay, the purification bench. So, for that purifier, I need 23 gold, 14 tin, 24 silicon, and 1 logic board. Okie dokie. Light pills, not making any of those at the moment. We are going to need some of these. An ancient dark key. Ooh, we gotta be level 24 for that. That's new. Well, for me anyway. Dark shards. 30 dust, 4 coal, and 2 titanium. So, yeah, we got some work to do. And then light shards. So, warp cells. 8 energy capsules. I got a few back at my base. 1 shard, 8 glass sheets, and 16 distilled water. Wow. Ooh. And a light shard, 3 dark shards, and 4 polonium ingots. So we're going to need to go over and visit Bardwell 3. We're going to have to tour around this planet for a bit, get some titanium, because I am pretty much out of titanium. I used a lot of the titanium I had to fix up that ship. I needed like 16 bars of titanium to fix that guy up. So I'm going to have to go cruise around the planet a bit, and we're going to have to get some titanium here, and then go over to Bardwell 3, which has some darkness on it, I believe. Yeah, okay, yeah. Won't tell me. Alright. But, yeah, we'll have to go over there, and we'll have to get some polonium and whatever else we can get from there, hopefully. And then bring it back here, make some warp cells, and get out of this system. So, let's get to it. Alright, so I left the temple and I decided, you know what, I'm going to explain a few things as I go along the way. Some little tips and tricks for this. So these houses that you keep finding all over the place, and then there's the abandoned structures. So you want to get gear and resources for free without having to go into a mine and dig for stuff and fight pirates and stuff. Come to houses like this. Now, the titanium chests, you will need a key to unlock those, unfortunately. And sometimes they have good gear, sometimes they don't. Steel chests, however, free resources. There was a house right over there that I visited that had like 3 of these steel chests, and I got this jetpack, 2 backpacks, and a suit out of those chests. So, like, my gear right now, my scanner, my jetpack, and my backpack, they've taken a little bit of damage, of course. But, hey, another T1 plus. There's a T1, and then we've got a new suit, and we've got a jetpack. I like to hang on to at least 1 set as a backup in case I go out somewhere and the stuff I've got gets wrecked. So always check the upper floor and the lower floor. Hey, jetpack efficiency 1 and some copper. Sure. I'll take that. That's Nick. He's got a side quest for us. What do you got? You want 8 shells? Hmm. Easy enough. I can do that. Okay. We just got to go find the lake. Where's the lake? North. Okay. There it is, over there. I see it. So we'll go walk along the shore. We'll collect 8 shells, bring them back to Nick here. And then we will... Oh, there's a structure around here somewhere. Where are you? Whatever. Let's go down here to the beach. And I already see some of those shells. Look, there's one. So you equip your extractor and you just give this one quick little blast. And there you go. You now have picked up a shell off of there without picking up the sand. That is a snail. I like that it identifies stuff when you look at it, so that you're not picking up just anything. You actually know what you're getting. Okay, and that's a shell. That's a snail. Snail. Shell. And another shell. No, we don't want the snails. Thank you so much. Look, a penguin. He ran into the water. Aw. Let's turn on the flashlight so we can see what we're doing here. That's a shell. How many do we have now? We have 8. I wonder if he'll be happy with that. I know he wanted 8 shells, but it's 4 of one kind, 4 of another. But, you know... Oh, there's a pirate out there in the water. Well then. Let's head up here a little bit. See if we can get a couple more shells. Oh, there's a bunch in here. Okay. No, there's a bunch of snails in here is what there is. Come here. And you. Okay. I think we've got enough. Let's go back and see Winston. Get away from this pirate taking shots at my ship. Alright, now I gotta find the house. There it is, right there. Haha. Alright. Let's go visit Nick. Give him his shells. Get some credits. And then we will have some money that we can spend at the space station. Nick. Hey, buddy. I am. Here you go. Thanks so much. Job complete. We now have 1,500 credits. Awesome. So yeah, doing little side quests like that isn't bad. Occasionally you'll get a side quest and they'll be like, yeah, there's some pirates that have been bugging us, or there's this big creature that's been attacking us, and the reward is like, you know, 3,000-4,000 credits. Sometimes they're not worth it. Going up against the pirates? Nah, not much fun. You may lose your ship. You may lose a lot of things. And going up against the large creature. So if they're offering, like, you know, 3,400 to take out this large creature, it's probably a darkness spreader. And you're going to need specialized equipment to take that guy out. Oh, look. A little dinosaur. Okay, I'm looking for, yeah, one of, nope, not that. That's a tree. Okay. So finding the structures in that, if you actually zoom in on your map, you just scroll up. There is actually one. Yeah, there's one right there. So back over here. When you get within a certain range of these buildings, you'll get that notification. It's like, yeah, structure detected and all that. There it is over. Nope, that's not it there. Where are you? Whoa, 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 whoa. Zoomed a little too far. Huh, I lost it. Okay. It was around there. Unless that's it there. Yeah, alright, let's tag it. Oh, there's a mine right there. Nice. Okay, well, I need titanium. So we'll go visit that little mine in a minute here. Oh, there you are. Hi. Oh, you look like you've got a titanium chest. Sometimes you can tell what kind of chest is there from up there. Oh, it's a steel. Okay. So we've got a cubic card. So I'm just going to use that. Another T1 plus and another scanner and some copper. I'll take all of it. Thank you. I'm going to embark this time because I'm going to go over here and I'm going to actually get rid of some of the stuff out of my backpack. Yeah. Oops. I replaced my backpack and my scanner. I'm an idiot. So, stuff like this. Your scanner, your backpack, your jetpack, and your suit. If you double click on these to try and transfer it over to a chest, all it'll do is just swap out your gear here. It won't actually go there. So, yeah, you have to manually move this stuff. There we go. That has switched over. Let's put our jetpack mod there, and the shells we can destroy. I don't need them anymore. Alright, let's head back over this way. There's that mine over there. I can see it. And I am going to go down in here. I like the fact that my ship now, you can bring it down closer to the ground, even though there's no fall damage, you know, like jumping that distance, nothing. Alright, there's an aggressive dog over there. There's another mine over there. Ooh. We're going to get some materials. Yeah. Pirate? I'm not getting notifications of any pirate activity, and I'm not hearing anything down there. Boop. Ah, there we go. Okay, so I'm going to switch over to my little minigun. Oh, no, I'm going to switch over to this and pop that guy. Okay, my little pistol is not very accurate. Hit that guy twice. Nope, apparently I can't. That's alright. That's what the machine gun's for. Get up close and personal. Gotta take out his shields before you can actually hit him. So, ancient key. Like, how many of those do I actually need? I've got a couple back at my base. I'll take this one. I'll keep it on my ship. And then that way, if we get to another planet, I can activate another temple. Oh, well, we got some coal. That's always good. A little bit of aluminum. And I saw you over here. Gold. Alright, well. Nothing up here. We've got a gold in the wall over there. That guy over there has shields. Oh, we got a guy down there. Ah, okay. Well, that guy can't see me. This one can. Fortunately, with the two rifles I've got, I can take most of these guys out. The ones with the shields are a little tougher. Hi. Boop. And boop. And can I boop you again? Boop. Yeah, see, I can't do anything against that guy until I get his shields down. So, let's just go to the machine gun. And he wasn't paying any attention to me until I got closer. But, fortunately, the machine gun is quick enough that he doesn't do a lot of damage to me. Wiring and copper. Nice. Okay. No ancient keys, but hey, whatever. Nothing along here. And that is radium. And my mining tool is too low level. I have a level 2, and I can't get that. So there's a bunch of stuff that I can't get right now. I've got to get at least a mine. Oh, there's another guy there. A level 3 or 4 in order to get that stuff. Oh, you're hiding, are you? Bad move. No, he died. Okay, never mind. Thought he was hiding for a second there. Ooh, he had some grenades for me. Nice. All right. QB? Let's go upstairs for a second. 1 battery left. Yeah, I realize that. Thanks. Okay, there's somebody up here. Sounded like they were taking shots. So, oh yeah, one of the things that I realized was that while I was playing the game, pirates were coming in, the ships would come in, drop off some guys, and the guys would attack my ship while I was down in the mine. And that was one of the updates, was that pirates would not attack a ship if there was no pilot in it. But they were attacking mine. So the updates apparently did not apply to my game. Well, didn't apply to my save game, which really kind of sucks. That's copper. I don't want copper. I want gold, though. Yeah. So devs might want to, maybe get a hold of some other devs and figure out how to make updates take into already saved games, because mine were not taking at all. That's why I had to start over. Okay, so my little level 2 here, now that I think about it, if I go over to Bardwell 3, there's a lot of stuff I'm not going to be able to get at Bardwell 3 because I only have a level 2 extractor. Okay. Well. Yeah, I didn't think of that. I was so used to my game the way it was. I had a level 6 extractor. I could get anything. Alright, well. This changes the game a little bit. Of course, having the ship that I have kind of changes the game a little bit too. The fact that I've got, storage on that thing is great. Alright, so we need to get out of the mine, and we'll just do this. Energy low. Yeah, I know. Every time I teleport, it uses some of my gear fuel cell, but I have another one right there, so I think we're okay. So I can either put my stuff into this storage or this storage. And so I will use this storage for a lot of stuff for now. And then, yeah, I'll just keep using this one. Okay, that's a tier 1. I don't even want to look at you. Ew. A tier 1. Ick. Where's... Okay, there's that other mine over there. Alright, I haven't found any titanium. So, radium, and there was a mine that I found on this planet that had emeralds and diamonds and stuff in it, and of course, tier 2 extractor. I'm too low. I couldn't get any of that stuff out of that mine because I've only got a tier 2 extractor. So at some point, I need to get a better extractor, at least tier 3. Another cubic card, use that. We get aluminum and copper. Awesome. Alright. And there's another mine over there. Well, we're finding all kinds of things around here, which is great. One thing I don't want to find is a pirate base. Although I'm wondering how the intruder would fare up against a pirate base. Kinda. I kinda want to find out, but I kinda don't. Well, there's that marker over there. What was that marker? Let's zoom back a bit. Oh, right. I put that marker... Where did I put you? Up here? Or down here? Okay, I'm right there. I'm looking that direction. Okay, there it is. Way over there on the other side of the map. Okay. Let's go visit this city. Because, you know, might as well go say hi to the locals. Ooh, house and a structure. Okay. Well, I'm going to fly over the house so that I can actually jump out on top of the house, check the chests that are here. Another gift card. Thank you. Stone Cruncher mod and copper. I am getting quite the collection of mods, and I can't do anything with them. So we've got a smelter, a builder bench, and then we've got that bench. Nick. Another advanced crafting bench down here. Excuse me. One sec, Nick. Be right back. Oh, and there's another one, but he ran away. Alright, never mind. Ooh, is that Nebelfer? Did you give me... No, he gave me Myconite. Okay. I'll take it. The bones? Don't care. Organic matter? Don't care. Can I filter... No, can't filter those out. Oh well. We'll just get rid of them as we go. Doesn't matter. Where's Hydor? Okay, so he's got an advanced crafting bench here. Nothing else. Alright. Well, we're out of here. Right, we were going to the city, which is 2.5 kilometers away, so let's go up to the clouds. Get a bit of speed. Look at us, just cruising through the atmosphere at 230. Now, okay, there's this city, and then there's that one. There's an anomaly over there. Hang on. Little anomaly. Should be right over there. Apparently we must get closer. Ooh, it's a house. Okay. Well, it's not a pirate base. That's good. Let's go see what this one has. Ta-da! Ooh, no door. All right. We'll have to make a door. And there is a chest inside. Got some copper, we got a drone scanner, and a PMU. Neither of those... I don't need either one of those. The QB already has those. Ooh, house. And so, yeah, I don't need them. Yeah. Easily distracted. I know. Ah, titanium chest. Titanium, titanium. Come on. I need keys for every one of them. Yep. There's the odd one here and there that you don't need a key for. Obviously, this isn't the place. Who are you? Officer. Hi. Okay. Don't need to worry about them unless you shoot somebody. Nothing in the wood chest. Alright, well, that was a bit of a waste. Let's go over the hill here and to the city. And look at that. There's a mine right next to the city. Okay. There's a plant over there I don't like. And let's hop out here. Alright, speeder dealer. No, I don't need you. A cleric. Hi. Large predators are attacking our people. Can you eliminate it? 1300. Sure, why not? I try not to take too many of those because... Oh, group of pilots. Pirates, 1300. No. Hi. And again, the group of pirates. Well, here is our shop. Yeah. Well, I can buy fat tissue and then sell it back to the creature scientist. All right. What kind of a mission do you have? 2,600 to take out some pirates? I'll give it a shot. Sure. All right, that's 2 side quests I've taken. You can only take so many... Hello, Marjorie. You can only take so many missions before it tells you, no, get lost. You've maxed out your missions for the day. Alright. And again, the group of pirates. No, no, no. Ah, the creature scientist. He's selling a fishing rod for 57. I already have one, thanks. Alrighty. I don't need your Arcana Invader. Alright. So, we got a few things. Let's go up here. I'm sorry, what? Okay. He was taking shots from something, I don't know what. But, yeah. I have no coal in that thing at the moment. And I have none on me. Interesting. Well, I've got 56 in here, so we'll grab that. Put our copper in there. Oh, hang on. Put the aluminum in there as well. You, my friend, hold on to my cruncher mod. Honestly, I'm just going to get rid of those. They're not useful to me at the moment. Let's put the myconite in there. And what am I likely to need? I've got aluminum, gold, cobalt, copper, quartz, silver, magnetite, silicon, and iron. Let's do up some silicon. So throw our coal in there, throw our silicon in there, and let's go over and visit the other city, although it's not going to have a whole lot different from this one, really. So our flying speed at ground level is 46 with this one, whereas with Micro, our ground speed down here was like 27. Like, it was pathetic. So there is the weapon there. And we will just, yeah, let's land over here somewhere. Looks like a good spot. You got anything good for me? Alright, you've got the usual stuff. Don't need any of that. Ooh. This is... I cannot interact with Tamiya because I'm at full health. Alright. Looks like she's a doctor. Okay, travel terminal. So now I can use the travel terminal to go between these two cities, which is awesome. There's the creature scientist. Don't need to talk to him. Speeder dealer. Ah, the armorer. What do you got for me? Ooh, an STR 180L that does 56 damage. Not bad. This does 14. This does 8. Wow. And we got an access card A. I don't need any of that. Who are you? Yeah, group of pirates. I know. I'm just, yep, and there's the officer. Okay. Well, I don't need anything here. There's another cleric in there. I don't really need to talk to you. There's a big creature over there. All right. Let's jump on our ship. Take a look at our map. There was a large creature they wanted me to take care of. Where is it? There it is. Oh, I think I know what it is. That's one of the quests. So we take a look at our quests. We've got 3. We got the main quest, of course. Then we've got Space Bounty and Creature Hunt. You'll receive the reward once the creature is eliminated. I have a feeling I know what this creature is. And I think it is a darkness spreader. If it is a darkness spreader, there's not a lot I can do about it until I get a darkness removing tool. What are you? Well, it's here. Oh. It's a spider. Okay. Well, first let's hop down to this house. I've already been to this house. Interesting. Okay. That's the creature. Hello, do I have your attention now? Are you willing to pay attention to me? And it's dead. Job complete. Oh, yes. Okay, so it wasn't what I thought it was. That's awesome. Because other times, it's like, yeah, there's this big creature that's bugging us, and it turns out to be a darkness spreader, and I can't do anything about it until I get that darkness tool. There's a penguin. I'm going to leave the penguin alone. Alright. That got me 167 XP. Nice. I still have no batteries for my ship. Okay, quests. Yeah, we did that. I can abandon that if I want down here. But you know what? I'm not going to. Who did I get that quest from? Guy down here or a guy up here? It was a guy down here. Right. It was a guy in Eula. Right. At least I think it was. I could be wrong. I don't know. Ooh, we are skirting the edge of space there. Got her up to 1,000. Not bad. All right. Entered outpost Eula area. Yes. That's not what I wanted. Wrong button. There she is, right there. Hi. No. No, no, no. I don't want you. Where's the one I took the quest from? You're the bike dealer. I don't want you. No. Why is there an X right there? There's a house over there. Okay. Okay, I completed the job. Where's the person I took the quest from? Are they... It should show me. So there should be a marker on the map telling me where to turn the quest in. And I was sure it was this town. I'm seeing nothing. Well, I got the credits for it, didn't I? Yes, I did. All right. Whatever. I guess I don't have to... Oh, right. Because there's nothing I have to give them. It's just jobs complete. Okay, so... Pirates. Space bounty. Pays 2,600. That ain't bad. That'll buy me a lot of stuff. Yeah. There's a mine right there. Do you have any titanium? Maybe. I don't know. Looks kind of like a bug, doesn't it? There's the head. There's legs, the wings. Except this is the front. Okay, my inventory is empty. The ship's inventory is empty. Let's go check out this mine. There's no openings over there. Officers standing over there. Ooh. I don't think there's any pirates in this one. Because... Oh. Thunderstorm. Cool. Well, we got some gold right there. Gold here. Other stuff over there. Nice. Well, we can always use more gold. Ooh, tin down there. Coal. All right. I'm not... Yeah, I think this one is... Because it's so close to town, I don't think there are any pirates in this one. That's awesome. Don't have to worry about them. Although... They are pirates. They may just drop by unannounced for a visit. You never know. At least now I know they won't attack my ship if I'm not in it. And... yeah. Ooh, silver. Nice. Okay. Oh. kinds of... Oh, okay, there's a way out right there. Nice. And then we've got this area over here. Doesn't look like there's anything there, though. That's okay. Oh, it's aluminum. Thought for a second it was coal. Ooh. That thunderstorm is getting intense up there. Kind of like the thunderstorm we had here the other day. That was kind of intense. Alright. So, I have filtered out rocks and stone and sand. So I won't pick those up as I'm digging, which is great because I don't want to. It's just going to take up a ton of space in my inventory that I don't need. Yeah, no pirates. That's awesome. I can actually go down into a mine, get all the stuff, and not have to worry about getting attacked. We're not going to go up there yet. There's some gold. Grab that. You know how it is. Us goblins, we like our gold. Anybody home? Oh, there is a guy over there. Look at that. Boop. Boop. And boop. Hey, bud. Thanks for playing. Well, not sure exactly what he was doing here. There was nobody else here. I think they left him behind. Ooh, meteor shower. Close by. Where are you? Right there. Okay. No, it's going to hit just on the other side of town. Cool. Well, as long as it doesn't hit my ship, I am fine with that. Ooh, that's a bunch of silver. Okay. Well, we'll grab the stuff that's here right now. Come on. There we go. And then we'll go check out that meteor strike, because there's going to be some good stuff in there. Stuff that we normally can't get, hopefully. Now, I like to run along up on top of this one because sometimes there's stuff hidden down here like that, and you wouldn't normally see it. So, if you run along up on top of here, you can see down there, and you can grab all this up. QB, dude, teleporting all over the place on me here. Okay. Well, we appear to have hit a coal vein here. Not bad. Alright. Let's hop out of there, check this chest. Use that. Take the rest. And let's go teleport up to our ship, and we've got no more batteries left. That is our last battery we've got on us there. It was on the other side of town. Right? Yeah, I saw it come down. Where did you go? Alright. Where are you? I saw it come down over here. Am I wrong? Was it further away? Did it just not hit? I'm not seeing it. It should be like right there. There should be a huge hole in the ground right here. Alright. Well, no exotic elements for us today, I guess. Oh well. Well, we did pretty good. We got some stuff. I need to... Still haven't found any titanium. And I'm going to need a bunch more of that in order to make my warp cells and other things. So, I'm going to go look for that stuff and maybe get myself over to Bardwell 3, get a few things there, and hopefully come back on maybe Wednesday, see how my week goes at work, and yeah, hopefully we will be heading off to another system by that time. So, until then, I'll catch you later.